Good evening, Professor Maria and partners. In this evening, I'm going to share with you guys my speech about communicative language teaching. So it says that communicative language teaching is an approach that aims to achieve the communicative competence rather than the linguistic competence. We need to recognize that we are focusing on the communicative language teaching because this one is the goal. This is like the way to go to this process. This method focuses on utilizing real world situations that allow students to practice the use of the language. Some of these methods could be like, for example, um, a dialogue between them about, let's say, the pandemic, how it has affected many people. Um, Another topic could be about the virtual classes. Another method as well could be the debate. They can debate about Panama's educational system. Another method could be singing a song or even doing a dramatization. The main purpose or importance of this method is to prepare students to be confident communicators, whether they make mistakes or not. And it is okay because, as the same word says it, they are learners, they are still learning, whether they do it like in a natural way or not. So it is very understandable. Okay, so here we have some of the characteristics. It says that some of the characteristics are the syllabus, where we can find the outline of what we are going to see during the classes, semester, or whatever you want to call it. We also have the classroom activities, the materials and tasks, and the roles of the teachers and students. Um, with the outline or the syllabus, we will um, see like the big process it is being a teacher. It is not easy. We all know that. And as Professor Maria always says, you know you're a good teacher when you can teach all levels. So I don't think that you should focus on your needs. You should focus on the student needs. So it is very important. As Larson Freeman suggests that there are three more characteristics of the communicative language teaching, which are communicative activities, the use of authentic materials, small groups activities by the learners. Another one could be the fluency and the accuracy, and the language should be used productively and with effectiveness. Okay, so here we have the teacher's role in communicative language teaching, and also we have over here the student's role in the communicative language teaching. There are many, but I believe that I can explain it with my own words, even though I have to mention some. Okay, so the teacher's roles are based on how they how they provide their classes, right? As mentioned in previous classes, the teachers are facilitators, and being facilitators, gives them the opportunity to guide the students. They also need to be like the motivation of the class and make the class be active. As professors and teachers, you should be able to answer any of the students' questions for them to be like, let's say, open-minded or be like more or less able to understand what you are trying to explain them about certain topics. Over the next hand, we have the student's role. Well, the student's role, in my opinion, it should be attend to class, pay attention, have like a great educational environment, participate as well, be responsible with all the homeworks, and furthermore, so this is very like reciprocate because it goes 50 and 50. Both sides need to put of their best to complete the goal. Well, over here we have some questions. They are like around 10 of them, I think. Yes. So I think I'm just going to develop a couple, which is the first one, which says, what are the goals of the students, the teachers who use communicative language teaching? Okay, so the goal here, as mentioned before, is to prepare students to be confident communicators and be able to communicate in the target language. Another one is, what is the role of the teacher and what is the role of the students? The role of the teacher is to facilitate or guide the students with materials, but making it in an easier way. And the student's role is to um, pay attention and, let's say, be responsible as well. Another one here is, um, how are the feelings of the students dealt with? One of the basic assumptions of CIT is that by learning to communicate, students will be more motivated to study a foreign language since they will feel they are learning to do something useful with the language. Another one could be, how is the evaluation accomplished? A teacher evaluates not only students' accuracy, but also their fluency, as I mentioned in one of the previous slides. And as a conclusion, I can say or just read that perhaps the greatest contribution of communicative communicative language teaching is asking teachers to look closely at what is involved in communication. If teachers intend students to use the target language, then they must truly understand all that being communicatively competent entails. Thank you.